I'd like to welcome and acknowledge the delegation here today, MMC of Safety and Security, Alderman J.B. Smith, Executive Director, Edie Bottom, Commissioner Roberts, the Chiefs, and all senior management that is here today.
As Mayoral Committee member for Safety and Security, over the years my career has been filled with many memorable moments where we have achieved great things, but also moments of great sadness and loss through the losses we suffer, as is the case today. 33 years is much too young. Any age is too young, but 33 years is a part where the biggest part of your life is still ahead of you, and the greatest achievements of your life will be achieved. In our directorate, I have seen us improve our safety, our stability, and that we have tried to add hope to many residents across our city. We have not been the key partners in the fight against violent crime, but we have not let that make us stand back. There are people in our city who would have suffered under the anguish of the criminal element that threatens our communities. And because of the good work done by law enforcement, traffic, metro police, in our services, these people have been spared those horrors. We have been striving to improve the safety of our residents, and we realized we could no longer just witness the challenges that our partners in the South African police were facing and say, well, that's not our job. There are many good people in SAPS who are trying very hard and doing their best to get the best outcomes for residents, but they are mostly left with too few resources to adequately tackle that task. And I'm sure that all of them would want to do more and would want more resources. So we could not sit by and see that be the case year in, year out. We could see they didn't have enough resources, but we also couldn't keep on waiting for more deployment from national government for the South African police while communities were demanding action from us every night. Last night I was in Heideveld. The community there are not interested in the differences between different spheres of government. They just want us to do better. Hence, the city and the province embarked on an ambitious project with our Law Enforcement Advancement Program, or LEAP as it is known. This initiative was aimed at training and equipping law enforcement officers who would then be deployed in the worst affected police precincts. These precincts include some of the most challenging suburbs across our city, such as Nyanga, Delft, Hanover Park, Annenberg, Gugulethu, Khayelitsha, and areas plagued by gangsterism. Our LEAP officers have worked tirelessly in these communities over the last years, day and night, hunting down criminals and putting their own lives on the line. I have seen the reports of their daily achievements, where these brave officers make countless arrests, removing thousands of drugs from our street and confiscating hundreds of illegal firearms from these perpetrators. However, having to face these daily ordeals doesn't go without injury. Our officers have been hurt during these battles as they strive to hold the line within our communities. As much as we can be proud of our achievements, nothing pains me more than having to face a family who has lost a loved one, a member of our safety and security family in blue, when an officer pays the ultimate price. That, unfortunately, is the harsh reality that all officers face daily. And it's essential that we acknowledge not only the physical trauma of what they face, but the toll it takes on their mental health. In South Africa alone, an estimated 10,000 of the 153,000 SAPS members suffer depression, with a further 2,700 being estimated to be suffering from PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder. Many choose to keep quiet about these struggles, as the policing culture has in the past not encouraged people to speak out, and it is not seen as a sign of strength when you do. But it's a very real risk that we cannot ignore. That's why we took steps to develop our own internal employment assistance program. It's a program that provides a wide range of interventions to ensure the mental well-being of our staff who are exposed to these traumatic situations daily. One officer who benefited from that program was Officer Safa. Apiwe was an ambitious young person, committed to his role in law enforcement, as his colleagues said earlier. He joined in 2019 and he was placed on the LEAP program by 2022, serving in the community of Nyanga with bravery and dedication. Not an easy community to serve. Apiwe was well attuned to his own internal state of mind and well-being, and he recognized the impact of the trauma on his mental health. With the same bravery he showed in his job, he then reached out for assistance and he was placed on that employment assistance program. He worked with a trauma counselor and an external psychiatrist, showing remarkable progress until he was cleared for a return to operational duty. I fear there must have been torments that were not addressed or not detected, as we discovered last week very sadly. Apiwe's story is a testament to the importance of supporting our officers' mental health, and to officers supporting each other, and to us being attuned to what is happening with the people we work with. As a global society, we still have much to learn about the effects of PTSD, depression, and other trauma-induced illnesses. But what we do know is that kindness, compassion, and support can go a long way. Let us remember Apiwe and the countless others who have given their lives in service of others. Let's strive to create a world where no officer has to face their challenges alone, and where seeking help is encouraged and supported. To all of our officers, reach out before it is too late. To his family, please accept my deepest condolences on behalf of the city and on behalf of our mayor. Rest in peace, Apiwe. Your contribution will not be forgotten. As the poster in front of me says, Lala Nkokhola.
Thank you very much to Mr. J.P. Smith, who is from Safety and Security. We as a law enforcement family are here today with heavy hearts, united in grief and sorrow to say goodbye to our colleague, Officer Safa. On behalf of the Safety and Security team and Nyanga LEAP, we express our deepest condolences to